Hey friends, it's Hope, and today I am here to do a tag video. I was tagged by Cassidy at Cassidy Von Shea to do the Epics Reads tag, and I'm super excited to do this. I've seen it around BookTube for a little bit, but I haven't really gotten around to actually doing the video, so without further ado, let's just get started. I will also link Cassidy's channel down below as well as list all of the questions. Question number 1 is, if you could invite one author and their fictional characters to tea, who would you invite and what would you serve them? For me, when I heard this question, I immediately thought of Jennifer L. Armentrout. She's one of my favorite writers right now, and I would definitely choose Damon Black to come along for tea. He probably wouldn't be interested in tea, but I think he would be interested in what I would be serving them, and that is cookies. But yeah, if you guys have read any of the Lux books, you'll understand what I mean about why he would be interested in cookies. Question number 2 is, what book do you wish the author would write a prequel for? And for me, I think I would choose These Broken Stars. I would love to see Tarver's life before he met Lilac. I think that there should be a prequel, even if it's just like a tiny little novella. Question number 3. What two characters, not from the same book, do you think that would make a good couple? For me, I was thinking about this, and even though I love Rose and Dimitri together, I definitely think that Rose from the Vampire Academy and Kenji from the Shatter Me trilogy would actually be a really fun couple. They are both super hilarious, super kick butt, and I just think that a book about them together would be so much fun. Question number 4. If you ran into your favorite author on the subway and only could say one sentence to them, who is it and what would it be? So I have a couple of favorite authors at the moment, and since I've already talked about Jennifer L. Armentrout, I'm going to go ahead and choose John Green. If I ran into him and I only had one sentence to say, I would probably actually ask him to take a selfie with me. I feel like I would want to remember that moment and post it all over my social media channels. Question number 5. What book made you a reader and why? And what made me a reader, like when I was younger, it was definitely the Hardy Boy books and the Junie B. Jones books. I guess both of those like series really hooked me into reading. But then later on in my adult years, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green completely hooked me and made me a reader. And why? Because he has such an amazing way of writing stories and making the reader connect with the character, and I just fell in love with reading all over again. Question number 6. Incendio, your bookshelf just caught on fire. Show us the book that you would save. If my Kindle counts, then I would save my Kindle because I have a lot more books and apps and stuff on my Kindle than I actually do like physical copy on my bookshelf. Question number 7. Which dystopian world would you want to live in if you had to choose one and why? And I feel like it's kind of a toss-up between two of them, but I think that I would choose living in the Selection trilogies, a dystopian type world, and just fingers crossed hope that I was like up in the upper classes, if not a part of the Selection, preferably being in America's Singer spot, because who wouldn't want that? Question number 8. What is your most epic read of all time? I think for me, that would definitely have to be Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. A book has never made me feel the way Hopeless made me feel. It completely took me on this crazy emotional roller coaster. I could not stop thinking about the book. It has literally transformed the way that I think about characters now in books. And it also completely hooked me to all of Colleen Hoover's novels and writing. And I've never read a book with more plot twists and crazy storylines than I did in Hopeless. So that one was definitely my most epic read. It says now it is time to tag some people, and because this has been around for a while and I've done a couple of tags here recently, I'm not going to tag anybody specific, but I do encourage you guys that if you haven't done this tag and you would like to do so, then why not go ahead and do it? Oh, and also I guess I was supposed to do a book shimmy, so let me go grab some books. Alright, so for my book shimmy, I grabbed Winger by Andrew Smith and The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. So yeah. Well friends, that wraps it up for today's tag video. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'm sure I will see you soon. Bye!